Jono gets a flat just coming off this straight section of road. I'm first car in the convoy, so he has to firstly wait for the comm car to go through, then the race doctor, then he's free to pull over when we get some space that we can safely stop the car. Start the clock there, clock is running. I'm in the car on my own and have to get the rear wheel out of the back of the car, then I run over, and this is the change. Giving Jono a push, getting him back up to speed. By this time, the entire convoy's gone past, and all there is the road closure vehicle at the back, which he could have drafted behind for a bit. He's chosen to just go off on his own. I run back, grab the rear wheel, got to chuck that back in the back of the car, and then get back in and try as fast as possible safely to catch up to him so that I can pace him, giving him a draft to get onto the back of the convoy. Always put the seatbelt back on, and then horn is a good thing. Driving in the convoy, horn is very important, especially because I'm in an unmarked plain black car, not a team car. People don't necessarily know I'm in the race unless they're looking closely for the labels in the rear and front windows. So Jono has been on his own this entire time. I finally catch up to him. It's been 2 minutes since he pulled over. I was going to give him a bottle and give him a bit of a sticky bottle just to get him some pace, but you can see here when I flick back to the GoPro, again on the horn, the road narrows in right to one lane. It was impossible to tow him along here. So now I'm just waiting for him to get back in the draft, and then I'll drag him back up, see if we can close this gap to the convoy. On the horn, the police motorbike on the right hand side, which you'll see, didn't know I was part of the race convoy, so he was actually blocking the road. I had to lay on the horn to him to get him to move out of the way. We're going about 55k an hour in this section. Jono's drafting. Coming up here, we're almost at this van going into this intersection, so this is about as far as I can take him. You're not supposed to take them further than the back of the convoy. So I wave him up here because I'm trying to get him to go around the car. Now, thankfully, as you'll see, he's able to cut straight across a set of train tracks and essentially cut the course because there was a bit of a deviation that the race took. So I wave him through there. He comes up, goes around me. Now he's going to go left here over the train tracks. The race actually went right, down about 100 meters, did a U-turn, then came back for some reason. He is able to go straight across the train tracks, and then now he's in the convoy. That's the jury car that just went past him there. You can hear him on the horn there. So this is a very experienced convoy driver. Comes around Jono and very nicely decides to slow down and pace Jono across this gap back to the convoy. This car ahead for this Belgian team didn't need to do this. Taking this right-hander here. Oof, that's tough with the bikes on the roof. The riders can generally corner a lot faster than the team cars. So thankfully this Bingo Poles team car paced Jono back on. Didn't need to do that. That was just them being nice, helping each other out. So thanks to them. Jono's still not back in the race yet. He has to now leapfrog all these cars. Another speed bump here. Oof. The GoPro stabilization's too good. Didn't pick up how bad that speed bump was. But again, Jono now moving up here. Probably could have been a bit more patient, actually. There's nothing wrong with him just sort of sitting back behind one of these cars until they really slow down, then he can move up. But he's moving up here. Finally gets back to the front convoy car. We're 8 minutes later, and he's back in the race. Took him 8 minutes after getting a flat to join back in. Brutal.